Okay, so I'm a believer now. All my pre-space friends would think I was completely nuts, believing in aliens and all that crazy talk. But I've seen some things now. They're real. There's absolutely no doubt left in my mind at all. Commander Seth Iridum, Draco Niatore, and Cosby 714 took me on an excursion deep into the void. We were near the Pleiades star cluster. It's just a pretty set of points in the sky from Tau Ceti. I'd looked at them dozens of times in the night sky without thinking much about them at all. Why were we out there? I needed to speak to Elvira Martug. She needs proof that you've flown out into the void, at least 300 light years. I've never been so far from home. The caustic damage that might have destroyed the anaconda I was on has been linked to the Thargoids. So, the Pleiades are where these Thargoids live. Or where they are now, anyway. Apparently, they're millions of years old. They've been flying around in space since before we were us. I still haven't seen a live one yet, but we visited a crash site, and one of the Thargoid vessels was on the ground, broken into pieces, surrounded by the wreckage of other ships. It was spooky. There was this strange noise, like a siren song, eerie and menacing. I don't know where it came from. Some sort of sensor feedback, I suppose. It can't have been from outside. Sound doesn't travel in a vacuum, does it? We picked up some strange item. Apparently those are corrosive as well. Then Seth, Draco and Cosby took me to a system called Delphi, and on one of those worlds is I suppose it's a Thargoid base or something. It's huge, a massive structure, so big you can drive an SRV inside, which is exactly what we did. I don't know how to describe what I saw. Everything is organic, I suppose. It doesn't look like anything I've ever seen before. It was dark, green tinged and scary. It was all biological, with strands and tendrils and weird glowing conduits. In the heart of it was this, I'd like to say machine, but that's the wrong word. It was festooned with what looked like unhatched eggs. I wanted to run, but my friends assured me it was safe. They have a strange definition of safe. But it was a machine, or something like that. We gave it some of the artefacts we'd collected. It wasn't easy. I don't think Thargoid technology and ours are all that much alike. But eventually we managed to activate it, and, I don't know what it was. A star map? Artwork? A message? No one else knows either. But it was pretty. It looked like a galaxy floating above us. Perhaps you had to be a Thargoid to work it out. Whatever these creatures are, and they do exist, they're complex, sophisticated, capable of things we can't do. I don't see how they could be connected to the murder of my family, but the evidence suggests that there is a connection. What can it be? I needed to get back to Elvira, and I was able to hitch a ride on the fleet carrier Absolution. They're so useful. Thanks to Commander Imotobek for that. Elvira also wanted some relics, and Dominus knows why, but I grabbed some and headed towards the Coon system, which is when Commander Techeron alerted me that this White Wyvern was prowling around and heading in my direction. I had no choice but to run, so I did. White Wyvern's ship was faster, jumping further, and he was catching me. My friends tried to protect me along the way. Commander Fosforth even managed to interdict him, and that bought me enough time to land, and then he ran away. Elvira was, enough said about her, horrible woman, but I managed to get some useful information. I don't know what it means though. Perhaps you'll be able to tell me. It's attached here at the end of my log.
And good evening, Commanders, and welcome to episode 7 of Elite Retribution. It is fantastic to have you with me once more as we continue to try and investigate the mysterious assassination of Sassia's parents. So welcome one, welcome all. Thank you all much for joining me this evening. Thursday evening is, of course, Elite Dangerous streaming time, and it's lovely to see all of you and trying to figure out what's going on. And many of you, of course, in fact, a large number of you contributing to the story as well. So, which is exactly what I was trying to get to happen. So fantastic. You're all stars. You're all stars here. You're all starring members of the cast of this story, which is fantastic. So brilliant stuff. Thank you for thank you for the subscription and thank you for the follows. Right on, Commanders. That's awesome. So brilliant. Lovely to see you. And here we are in episode 7. Now, as we saw last week, Commander White Wyvern was prowling around, particularly towards the end, and Techeron was having a conversation. Now, Techeron informs me that he may be willing to investigate on Sassia's behalf. So here we are. He has actually got in touch with Sassia and has offered a wing request, which Sassia has cautiously accepted, given their history. And we will see where this one leads. So let's just see what Techeron has to say for himself. Commander Bianchi, I thank you for accepting my wing request. I hope you won't kick me out for no reason this time. I have an urgent matter to discuss with you. Well, I thought you'd have forgiven me by now. What do you wish to discuss? There we are, a broken spell checker. That's exactly right. Imperial spelling, is that what it is? Yeah, those Imperials. Golden Knight, I've just arrived in Kunhai here. I'll go off to meet Elvira. Don't let her mean face put you off. She's just frustrated. Most aren't able, let alone willing to take care of her needs. Moving on past. So Elvira, as we saw, is a bit of a flirt. Sassia did not get on well with Elvira at all, which was not good. So there we are. We'll bear that in mind. A few of you seem to be having streaming problems tonight. I don't think it's my end. Everything looks normal here. I'm not having any issues, so I hope it clears up for you, but I don't think there's a great deal I can do about it. So ask the internet gods for stuff, okay? And hopefully that will work. Take one. It looks like my neutral involvement in this story of yours is over. I hereby ask you please to visit me in the Malikudai system, and then I will explain. The Malikudai system, okay. How far away is that? And where is the Malikudai system? Malikudai, is that right? No. Was there an extra I in there? Ah, there we go. Okay, so there's somebody there, which presumably is... Does it tell me? How do I find out? Anyway, 276 light years. Okay, it's a little way off. Wings. Commander Techeron is there. Okay, so he's telling the truth about that at least. Drew, can you reread the message? Okay, so Commander Techeron basically said, it looks like my neutral involvement in this story of yours is over. I hereby ask you to please visit me in the Malikudai system, and then I will explain. Is that in the Empire? I will head towards you. Will it be safe for a federal person to go there? Okay, so off we go. Oops, resume. It is 17 jumps. It's going to take me a little while to get there, but let's go. Let's go meet Mr. Techeron for the first time. I got used to flying an anaconda during the week. Cobra is a little bit more manoeuvrable. Obelisk interference. Edelon just subscribed at level 2. Thank you very much for the subscription. Yes, it is, says Techeron. This will be your first real visit to Imperial space. Don't worry, though your presence won't concern anyone here. Thank you. I'm actually looking forward to visiting the Empire. So this is the first time. Sassia, of course, is a Federation citizen. She has not been to the Empire before. Draco Neotori says, "Hello Sassia, I've determined from the video you have uploaded..." Ooh, missed that. I have to wait till we're in Super Cruise. Hello Sassia, I've determined from the video you have uploaded there that the event took place over the 13th planet here in the Kun system. So yeah, so the video appears to be footage from the Kun system. Now we did see an anaconda, we did see a cobra, and that appeared to be White Wyvern's cobra. We saw an Imperial and a Federal capital class ship, but we didn't see the anaconda destroyed. So there we go. Bart TP says, "Heard you're going to Malikudai." Malikudai is the capital system of the 9th Legion Squadron. Okay, I don't know if that's good or bad. I still need to get out of range of this planet before we can even hyperspace jump. Yeah, we also saw capital ships battling out. So 11 jumps in my Corvette. I'll meet you there. Okay, so we're off to the Malikudai system, and there's a wedding barge. Those poor people. Still haven't sorted their wedding vows after how many years? Must be at least 8 now. No, it's about 6, probably about 6 years. Oh dear. I hope one day they get that wedding sorted out. Right, we're off. Okay, now I mustn't forget to scan. Oh, there's a cruise ship here as well. I'm hoping again that our 1199% tours turns up again. We missed them last week, so that would be lovely to see. Right, so Sassia is on her way to the Malikudai system, which is in Imperial space. She's never been to the Empire before. She is a Federal citizen, having been brought up on Tau Ceti. She has visited Sol. Oops, wrong button. But she's not officially been to the Empire before. And of course, as a Federal citizen, she's been taught, probably rather a lot of propaganda, okay, about the Empire. So it's going to be interesting to see whether any of what she believes is true. Where are we going again? We're going to the Malikudai system. I'll type it in the chat. That's probably... Oh, somebody's got it there. There we go. It's already in the chat. Alicat and Kui have already typed it in the chat. That's where we're going. I think there was another text. Tomasov, something feels off, Commander. I'm going to shadow you in my FTL. Thank you very much, Tomasov. So I'll just send him a message in case he's not watching the stream. I hate it when the hyperspace interrupts the text. There we go. I missed in the I in the middle. Hard to read it in VR. Yes, it's got I got the I wrong as well. So yeah, it's an easy mistake to make. Right, let me see if I can just answer that. Thank you. There. Thank you. Nope, I can't type either tonight. There we go. Right, let's make sure we're refueling as we're going, and let's gain some of those exploration credits. Why not? Okay, we are on our way. Now we're on our way to meet Commander Techeron. Now Sassia's previous, she's not met Commander Techeron before. Commander Techeron is an Imperial of what appears to be quite high rank in the Empire, and has taken an interest in Sassia in the past, but they've never actually met. And in fact, Sassia has inadvertently insulted Commander Techeron about 3 times. So this is hopefully partly to make amends, but partly because we did meet before 3 times. So that's right. Yes, that's true actually. But have we actually met in person? Maybe ship to ship, I suppose. Yes, that makes sense. Aidan Bruder says, "Please don't forget your passport and don't wear anything pink." Does the Empire not like pink? Yeah, and Techeron has been. I mean, it's fair to say Techeron has been a little bit touchy about the Empire. So I think even he would probably admit to that. Gaius Cephius, greetings Sassia. Looking forward to seeing you in Imperial space. I am looking forward to it. Just joking, the Empire will welcome you with open arms. I hope so. Anyway, she's on our route. There we go. Pink's gone out of fashion this week in the Empire. Yeah, Sassia has inadvertently, I suppose, put her foot in it with Commander Techeron a few times. So, but an offer of help to go and see if the Empire can shed any further light on what's going on. Now we know the Empire is at least peripherally involved in this, with the presence of an Imperial capital ship. Agnes Nutter says, Commander, don't let the Empire persuade you into the role of an indentured sex slave. I'll try and avoid that. That doesn't sound like a great thing. They definitely do things differently in the Empire. I think that's fair to say. Right, so there we go. I'm not sure Techeron would be a bit to be in touch about anything. So she wants to be polite and say sorry in person. Well, I think she feels a little bit guilty. She would like to sort of make amends for any offence she has caused in the past, but we know the Empire's involved somehow, and I think that needs to be bottomed out. So let's find out where that ends up, and we'll see. I wish I would stop doing that. So we're on the way to the Malikudai system, which is deep in the Empire. Deep in the Empire. Having left the Kun system, where we left Elvira Martuk, who Sassia didn't like either. She got on better with who's the other lady? Felicity Farseer. Felicity Farseer she liked. Elvira and Sassia did not get on very well. Probably too alike. I didn't say that. Hardway, Commander Sassia, if you're still in touch with the owner of the fleet carrier Akagi, please tell him that I've donated a hull of tritium for the trip to the Hyade sector a couple of weeks. Ah, okay. And Techeron says, do not be afraid. It's normal. Oh, no, I can't see the message. Oh, there we go. Do not be afraid. It's normal to become overwhelmed by our grace and style at the first visit. I will try to be as gracious as I can. So if the fleet commander Akagi is around, Commander Hardway has donated you some tritium, which is jolly nice of him. Sassia is about as far away from owning a fleet carrier as you could probably possibly be at this stage, but there we go. She has used one. She used the Absolution the other week, which was very handy for getting back from the Pleiades. Saved a lot of time, so thank you for that. Imperial, such pomposity. Yes, well, there is this basking around issue that, of course, the Imperials do like to do. So there we are. Cassandra Sarah, I'm normally persona non grata. Oh, I missed it again. Normally persona non grata around here, but one mention of your name and they let me land. Seems like they're rolling out the red carpet for you. Okay, is that in Imperial space? So that's maybe encouraging. Sounds like the Imperials want to make a good impression. Techeron is such a touchy basker. Poor fella. So there we go. 07 Drew Wager says Polyblank 07. Right on, Commander. And it's an L-class brown dwarf. Okay. So we are 11 jumps left to go. Let's keep rocking across space. It's interesting. A number of times. That Techeron is about to give us a heart-to-heart. Excellent. While you're on the way, I think it would be fair to explain a bit about myself. There we are. Let's do tell. Let's see what Techeron. Yeah, is this a bio or there we are. Okay, Golden Knight, I'm in the system Malikudai right now, and guns have not opened fire on me. That's good. Yeah, there's a bit of political tension, of course, around at the moment. Then again, the Galactic Summit might have created something of a parley between the different factions. Yes, that is another thing that's going on in the background here, isn't it? With the summit that's taking place. Sassia knows about this, actually. She was awarded, I believe temporarily, the Sirius system permit, which normally you have to run some missions. I was quite surprised when I saw that pop up. Hello? But it's a temporary permit so that we can all potentially, if we wish to, go to the Sirius system. Okay, I've got another message there, I think from the Wombles. Wombleheart. I'm curious why the Empire is so keen to help if they've got something to do with your family's death. Be very, very careful. Womble caution is advised. Womble caution there. Oh, we've got messages coming in now from Techeron too. Let me just refuel here. Oh, hello. I think there's an NPC about to attack me. Am I carrying anything? Anyway, a hole is fuel. Am I carrying something? I am. Some Centaur relics. That's right, I didn't sell them when I should have sold the whole lot. I gave some to Elvira. And unfortunately... Right, let's just check what Techeron's saying. Okay, hang on. Trust me, Draco says, trust me, Elvira works on my ships too, and I have stories about her that would give you nightmares for months. I never want to see her again. If I can. Okay, so Techeron says, my name is Manuel Techeron Kola, born on conversion in the Acheron system in the year 3284. That makes him quite old, actually. Actually, no, not that old. 16 plus 7. So actually, no, quite young, sorry. I'm a member of the Acheron High Council, aiding as a personal agent, directly under the comment of high-ranked Imperial individuals. Okay. I'm also acting as leading Lord Headmaster of the Prismatic Imperium faction in Cubio. As a strict traditionalist, though, I'm not affiliated to the progressive ideals of Ashling Duval at all, and I am loyal to the Emperor only. Okay, so that's interesting. Luckily, Widget says, I'm sorry a bit late, Sassia. I changed the skin of my Python, had to spend 30 minutes choosing SRV skin as though not to give an offensive space fashion. Be there in 5 minutes. Colours must match. There we go. Don't know what happened to that NPC. Maybe I outran him. Let's keep moving. I could abandon the rest, but I don't mind actually fighting off the NPC. Sassia likes a fight, actually, as long as it's a reasonably fair one. Of course, it's only a Cobra, so it's a reasonably well spec'd Cobra now. After a few weeks, she's learned a few tips from pilots. They'll all be smashed on brandy at the summit. Tons and tons of brandy, yes. Well, that's probably how the negotiations will go, isn't it? Maybe if everyone gets completely sloshed, and then we can decide the future of the galaxy. Not much different to international politics today. Is she going to upgrade to another ship? Well, that's a good question. She hasn't really felt the need to yet. Yet possibly, yes. It depends on what requirements have. I mean, the Sidewinder didn't last very long because it was too slow and too limited, but she's grown rather fond of the Cobra. Commander Techeron, my work usually involves keeping all kinds of danger away from the Empire, and since I've seen this footage you have recently acquired, I fear that Empire might be just in danger. My involvement is therefore required. Okay, so he's investigating because it might be of value to the Empire. He's going to sell you into slavery, says Freaky Deaky Dude. Techeron is 5C. Not sure what that means, Perks. Sidewinders are made of tinfoil and bodge tape. So yes, Sassia, I mean, you have to start in the Sidewinder, and she didn't mind it as a first ship, but the Cobra seems so much more capable. And obviously she hasn't run into major difficulties yet, or major big ships that she's had to worry about. So she's enjoying flying the Cobra, and having upgraded it, well, she's got quite used to it. So we are 7 jumps out now. It's taking a little bit of time to get there, but that's okay. Onwards we go. Can't refuel there, obviously. Red Dwarf. Has she got enough credits for an Imperial courier of spikes and red flashing? I don't know how much money she's got at the moment. I can't. Hyperspace is annoying like that. You can't access any of the... Can you access the... Oh, you can. There we go. She's got 7.4 million credits at the moment. So yes, she could have an Imperial courier, but I don't think she's got any rank with the Empire at the moment. So she'd have to start doing that. Which... Commander Ryder to Commander Bianchi. Be aware there is gunfire around the station. Well, that doesn't sound great. She'll have to keep an eye on that. Is that because gunfire has started? At the Tashita sector. Thanks for the warning. Wow, okay. Aspects would be a good next step. Yes, I like ASPs. I spent a long time in an ASP. Right, Techeron here again. For now, consider yourself under the eyes of Akanar personally. As long as nothing happens that might prove you to be involved in high-grade diplomatic crisis, you'll be fine. I can step in for you, but the opposite would happen as well. Okay, so that's slightly threatening, isn't it? Yes, as long as you're not involved, she doesn't know. I mean, the thing is, Sassia was asleep when this attack happened on her ship. And she doesn't know what's behind it yet. She knows her father wasn't who he said he was, or at least it's alleged that he wasn't who he said he was, and that the ship he was on was carrying something of value. So gunfire has been confirmed around the station, but if you keep to yourself, you have nothing to worry about from what I've seen. Okay, so maybe there's just some NPC traffic around there. Right, we are getting close now. 5 jumps. Asp is the classic choice. Asp is a half measure. Phantom is where it's... I do like the Phantom. It's a lot of money, though, from Sassia's perspective. As a means of goodwill, I have a present for you upon your arrival. Okay. A present for you on your arrival. So that could be good or that could be bad. I'd suggest a dolphin, but not suited to combat, so probably not as useful for Sassia as it is for me. So yeah, so Sassia hasn't really thought about another ship at the moment. She hasn't really found a need for one. The Cobra has been able to do everything that she needs it to do. It can get about quite quickly. It's quite maneuverable. It's reasonably well armed, and it can, she hasn't started engineering it yet. She's done the tiniest little bit. She's found that she had some stuff on her ship. So she did engineer, what did she do? She engineered her shield generator just a tiny little bit, as you can see there. It's not vastly improved, but just a little bit. So she has done the engineering. She has started on that process. At present, it better not be an egg. If it's a leathery egg, then that won't be very sensitive. No. Hans Volder, Commander Bianchi, Alliance Commander here in the fighter ship, ready to look after your health. Thank you very much. Okay, on site now says Bean GTR. Please call if you need assistance on arrival. Okay, Wombleheart has landed at the station. Station is now pretty quiet, which is reassuring. Okay. Draco Notori is 8. Oops. Oh, I hate these brown dwarfs. Okay, so I'm 8 jumps away. We'll come in guns blazing if anything happens. Thank you very much. People are very, very protective of Sassia, which is great. And there's an NPC after her still. Scouted ahead to Malikudai. Be careful, as the main star is an L-class brown dwarf. I had to dock at the nearby station to refuel. It is an amazing size. Okay. Let me just wait for that drive to cool down. We're there yet? Not quite. Gaia Saphias, Storm Raider, 2 miserable star in the military star base. Not my favourite Imperial place to sightsee. Woo. Now she's under attack. In fact, let's try doing the hyperspace drive. Who's this fella? Anyway, he's not very effective at attacking her. Blasted NPC pirates coming along. She's going to cook her ship very slightly, but she's going to escape. That's the main thing. Right, there we go, out of there. Dear oh dear. Maybe I should drop those things. I don't like dropping cargo. Whoever attacks you, I haven't hired him, says Techeron. No, I don't think even Techeron can be blamed for that. There's a lot of red dwarfs around here. I'm going to be a little bit careful of running out of fuel. Let's just check the route here. What's the next system? Okay, so we're two jumps out. That's brown dwarf and that's a brown dwarf. But it looks like we've got the fuel's a little bit low. I think we can make it though, so we should be 2 jumps and then we can refuel when we get there. Okay, that'll do. I could have filtered out red dwarfs, but then we couldn't have hyperspaced there. There we go. Right, here you go, Sassia. A lovely shipping crate. Ignore the word slaves on the side. Let's hope it's not that either. I'm effectively unemployable at the moment. Bless President COVID for sponsoring the time off. Politics aside, that means I'm always available to go to the thick of the action. Okay. Thank you very much for that, Commander Gold Knight. Verona made me redundant, but it looks like it could work in my favour, so that's good. Let me get my rat ships as kit. Right, so here's a brown dwarf. Right, we're jumping into the Malikudai system now, so we are almost here. Here it is, Malikudai. Fully in Empire space. There is a lot of traffic around the station, and I mean a lot. You're about to experience a very mighty first glance of the Empire. I am surrounded by a huge fleet and capital ships as well. Wow, okay, so this is an Imperial welcome, I guess. Which is slightly intimidating for Sassia and her poor little cobra. Okay, right, she's jumping into the Malikudai system now. Jumping in now. Right, here we are. Okay, so there are a few other commanders. Oh, there's a NPC there. Right, so system map. Okay, there's a station. It's a very populated system, actually. Okay. I can see a wing signal, so we're definitely heading to the right place. Watch your fuel and supercruise mode, don't run out. Okay, yeah, we're a little bit low on fuel, but I think we've got enough. Alex Ryder says, hail Commander Bianchi. Oh, now I'm going too fast as well. There we are, first loop of shame for Sassia for the evening. It's very difficult to type and manage supercruise at the same time. Never mind, here we go. So, okay, so here we go, we're closing in 6 light seconds. Yulon Yanushi says, hello Miss Bianchi, forgive me. What are you doing in the Empire? I've seen a confusing video and wonder about the correlation. Yeah, well that's what Sassia's, one of the things she's trying to work out. Welcome Sassia, the party's at the station and many of us are waiting, even if you can't visually see us all, trust me, we're there. The FSD parallel universes and weird shenanigans that are very well documented. Yes, I suppose that's very true. We got intercepted by invisible aliens once, and orange sidewinders that were very, very naughty. Okay, so Leopold Hickman Ring is where we're about. Yeah, that was a Braben loop. Yeah, Supercruise Assist. Has she got Supercruise Assist actually? I think she probably has. She has. I should have used that. I'll use that next time. Too many things to remember. Techeron says, by my power, by my rights, by my heritage, I hereby welcome you to the Empire of Akanar, where the stars never fade. Okay, ooh, okay, there's some stuff here. I am most honoured. Simeon Gray says, hey, come check out the capital ships, a bit dinged up. Look like they're not as good as the Fed ships in a fight. On behalf of the 9th Legion, says Bart TP, I'm King Bart TP and welcome you to the Malikudai system. And Yulon Yunushi says, always be careful, let me know if you have news about Wyvern. I'm yet to find out whether Techeron is as reliable as his portraits, as he portrays himself. Well, that's a good question. Seems like your followers have triggered a security measures. I am not amused. Oh no. Guys, you've got to behave yourself. You know, this is Sassia's. Look at these ships here. It's absolutely, look at the scanner. It's absolutely heaving in ships. This is some sort of dockyard. were thousands of ships here. I don't think I've ever seen the scanner look like that before. What's going on? And they're not all human players. There's quite a few human players in there. Look at the number of... Oh, that's actually upside down. I'm approaching... Right, hang on. There's Commander Techeron over there. So let's lock onto him. I suppose I should rendezvous with him first, really. I don't know. My PC does feel like it's slowing down a little bit too. Here we go. I'll switch my lights. And there's Commander Techeron in what appears to be an Imperial clipper. There we go. Oop, my ship's drifting a little bit. There we go. Now it's stationary. There's an impressive fleet. They are a bit excitable. Okay, so Gold Knight says, I've seen the fleet, there's no kidding, that's an impressive fleet. My Corvette can't withstand concentrated fire from all those guns at once, but if it could turn into bite-sized chunks, I'd prevail. Parley makes that argument moot. Commander Bianchi says, Techeron, thank you for coming. Please accept this expensive ton of ore as my welcoming gift. Thank you very much. So where's the welcoming ton? Oh, there it goes. Okay, a canister of palladium, which I assume we need to go and try and pick up. So it wasn't an egg, which is encouraging. It's going very close to that space station. I'm going to try and sneak in there. If I can get it. Whoops. What happened there? It disappeared. Oh, search and... I think an NPC just pinched it. A cheeky computer game. Oh dear. Someone stole it. By Akanar, says Techeron. maybe we need to exchange gifts in a different place. Wherever you are, you'll be reported to the proper authorities, says Techeron. Yes, by Akanar. Well, that's outrageous. So obviously there's some... the Empire is extremely good at tidying up. Techeron is peeved at his own Imperial fellows. Sassia's luck isn't the best with cargo. This is very true. Look at the number of ships here. This is just insane. Anyway. That was quite amusing. Before we begin, says Techeron, right, let me just move back towards his ship. Full pips to systems, please, Commander. Okay, I'll do that. It was tidied up. Was it a womble? It could have been a womble. Maybe it was a womble. Okay. Before we begin, I've noticed you are carrying a wake scanner. Do you know how to use it? Not really. But I was advised to get one to help with engineering. It seems very power heavy. Okay, so wake scanning. Maybe it was a womble. I like that idea. It will be an important tool against the continuous running of White Wyvern. Okay. Well, that sounds useful. Okay, now Sassia did buy a wake scanner. Now she switched it off because it was consuming vast amounts of power from the ship. So in order to switch it on, I think she's going to have to switch off her shield booster and probably some other stuff as well. Let's switch off the fuel scoop. I don't need the frame shift drive at the moment. And let's see if we can switch on the frameshift wake scanner. There we go, it's on. Okay. Let's take on anything. Right, if you want to learn it, of course. Alright, since the gift has been stolen, I'll teach you how to use this scanner. Yeah, yes please. Okay, now she assigned it to a fire group. That's the other thing that she has to do. Frameshift wake scanner. No, she hasn't. So let's put it on 2 there. Okay, so wake scanner is enabled. Good. Turn off your cargo hatch and vehicle hangar. Okay, I could do that too. I think I'm okay actually at the moment. Although if I right, okay, so Techeron is nodding. There's another ship behind him. Who's that? That's Commander Pay New Proset. Okay, so that's good. Set your power on modules and turn off planet. Set your power on modules and set your planet. Planetary vehicle hangar. I don't need that either. Not at the moment. Okay. Maybe I'll switch the shield booster back on in a bit. Cargo. All the scanner. You don't need them in space. No, that's a good point. And turn off the cargo hatch. Okay, let's turn that off then. So maybe I can switch the shield booster back on, which was probably safer, isn't it? Okay, right. How are we doing? Have a look in your HUD. You will see many white blocks. They are probably high energy FSD wakes. Approach one and scan it. Okay, so there are a lot of white dots. There's lots of dots, to be honest. Let's see if we can find a white dot. Okay, so there we go. High energy FSD wake. It says it needs a scan. So I'm going to switch the wake scanner on, and that's power modules. I knew she had some power problems. Oh, that's not so good. Okay. I'll put the beam lasers on secondary. There we go. Let's turn them off. Okay. For the moment. Okay. Right. It says it's out of range. Okay. So it's 3 kilometers away. How close do I have to be? It looks like I'm in range now. So scan. There we go. Scanning. Okay. I thought you knew how to play this game. Set your power. Yeah, I do need to go through it. I definitely need to go through the power groups. Okay, so new data discovered. Okay. Atypical disrupted wake echoes. That sounds like it might be useful. There's another one over there too. Let's scan another one. Okay. What system is this? We're in the Malikudai system. New data discovered. Eccentric hyperspace trajectories. Well, there we go. I am picking up some new data as a result. While you do that, let me explain why I wanted you to come here. Okay. Carry on, Commander Techeron. I'm going to roll around here. There's another one. Well, that's miles away. There are loads of them about, though. High-wake Imperial Navy vessel. Let's head over that direction. This instancing sucks, but welcome to 9th Legion space. So, Kilo Alpha Alpha is coming in as well. That's excellent. Okay, so I'm just... So Commander Techeron, are we going to get any intel, or is this just training on how to scan? Well, we're going to find out from Commander Techeron. Okay, I have a plan to catch White Wyvern. Ooh, okay. My increasing... hang on, I just missed that again. I have a plan to catch White Wyvern. My increasingly rising reputation with him, especially from the events from last week, have made him quite accessible for me. Okay. I would like to catch him. If we can. Please tell me more. Please tell me now even. There we go. Right, so Sassia's going to keep scanning wakes while Techeron tells us what he's got planned. Oh, that wake just disappeared on me. was annoying. Let's try another one. Okay, so lots of ships means lots of game crashes, so that's something to bear in mind around here. It's so many. I've never seen so many ships. I really haven't. That is quite mad. How far do I have to be to get these wake scanners? I'm currently setting up a trap. Okay. The deal is that I will try to get any information he is willing to share about that footage. I think it will be possible he's actually willing to give it to me. Okay, well that sounds good. Let's scan another wake here while we're waiting. Alright. Okay. How can I help? Draco says, if you see a cloaked man that can shoot lightning, run. Yes. Always good advice, in fact. Goodness me. This is absolutely heaving ships. I can feel my game going sluggish as a result. I will pretend this footage will only be shared with me and you will never see it, which of course is a lie. I will ask him for any service he needs and hopefully with the help of your followers. Okay, so guys, it sounds like there's going to be something for other folks to do here. There is laser fire going on over there too. It's a very busy place. I will pretend this footage will only be shared with me and you will never see it, which of course is a lie. I will ask him for any service he needs and hopefully with the help of your followers, which should be very stealthy today. Okay, that's in capital letters, guys. We can do it. Okay. I will tell them to be very careful. What do we need to do next? And I think Sassia needs to refuel because she is quite low on fuel. But she has successfully scanned some wakes, so that's good. So I'm going to switch that wake scanner off again and play around with. Don't really need those in space, but hey, I want those on position 1, obviously. Let's just leave that disabled. That's fine for the time being. Okay, there's the space station. Okay, Commander Techeron, I will tell me to be very careful. That's not what I meant. I will tell. Yeah, so I will land. Go in and refuel. I will do that. Brilliant. I will do that now. Okay, so guys, Commander Techeron has a scheme. I don't know what it is. And we're going to attempt to trap White Wyvern, who presumably is online. I haven't even looked, but I assume he is. So let's go to here and dock. Read the footage. Rumblefleet text did manage to isolate one single frame of the Cobra with the name "Roll the Dice" on the hull. So we believe White Wyvern was in the system when the Anaconda went through, and whether he was responsible for the destruction of the Anaconda or whether he was just a witness remains to be seen. Seems unlikely to me, given what Sassia knows about anacondas and cobras, that a single cobra would be able to take down an anaconda. I mean, it's not impossible, and Commander White Wyvern's cobra is modified, it's engineered, but even so, a cobra is not really a match for an anaconda most of the time. So unless well, of course, White Wyvern could have been with other people, but that's not the impression we got from the video. So Dietopia says you can do it in a sidewinder. Oh, good for you. That is impressive. Right, so let me sell those slightly troublesome eggs. Not eggs, what was I carrying? Central relics. Let's sell those. Tiny little bit of money there. Let's refuel, which we have done. Let's dump the universal cartographics, because why not? And here we are, look, the 9th Legion. And there's a million to be had there, actually. The exploration data works very well for you when you've got not very much money at all. Okay, so we are done. Let's launch back out. How experienced was the captain of the Anaconda? Well, Sassia again doesn't really know. She wasn't paying any attention. She just got on, hung around for a bit. There we go. Okay, so Kilo Alpha Alpha says many cobras are a match for Anaconda. So it's possible then that White Wyvern could have attacked the Anaconda. Just be careful of my speed. Sassia keeps getting into trouble for flying into things. She's a bit reckless at times. Right, there's Commander Techeron. Okay, so but Commander Techeron is going to need us to be stealthy. Okay, right, let's get what's he said. Okay, White Wyvern trusts me enough that he is willing to share information with me which might be extremely important for you. Okay, he thinks I am now fully working against you, but he wants something else. One moment. Okay, so we're playing a bit of a double bluff with White Wyvern. Okay, let's hope he falls for this. Railgun sniping Cobra that I am in outside the station could take out an Anaconda. I know this. Okay, so Cider cans. That is interesting to know. Scary but interesting. Okay, so Cobras can take down Anacondas, which is a surprise to Sassia. Okay. Stealthy, he won't even see me, says Trapper. More eggs. Just hanging out right now. It's time to move. Either way, it's Techeron's turn. So let's see. Okay. Commander Techeron is coming up with a ploy. Okay, so what do we have to do, Commander Techeron? One moment, he says. Okay, so he's doing something. Now this... So again, Commander Techeron has had a number of opportunities to do away with Sassia, so she's inclined to trust him for the time being, but she's going to be wary, I think, at this stage, because this is, she's met White Wyvern once before, and that didn't go well. So let's see. Ship is unique, but nothing God Killer can't handle if you require assistance. Okay, thank you for that, Gulfwick Show. So I think there'll be plenty of people around should things start going south. White Wyvern is currently online, stationary in HR 913, so he's about somewhere. Okay. Let's keep an eye on him. All right. Okay, so Commander Techeron is presumably communicating. Right. White Wyvern wants cargo. Well, there's a surprise. Just a few tons of ore and metal, which I already can provide. The other tons of palladium in my hull would have been for your followers, but since they've already managed to trigger an alert, okay, we'll do it for White Wyvern. Okay, so I think, but wait, he's requested something specific. What does he want? Okay, so we're brokering a conversation with White Wyvern this time. White Wyvern's 1,220 light years away. Wow. Okay. He wants cargo for some reason, but he has asked for something else. Okay. So White Wyvern's 1,200 light years away. Interesting. Okay. So people keep an eye on White Wyvern. And some people keep an eye on Sassia, I think. It's probably a sensible place to be at this point in time. There's lots of people firing and stuff here. I do like those Imperial capital ships, actually. Let's have a quick look at that while waiting. Those are very cool. Where's the space neck down there? That's a nice view of them. There are thousands of ships down there. Looks like the base is actually trying to defend itself or something. Lots of ships jumping in and out and all sorts of stuff going on down there. And 2 capital ships. I wonder if one of those then is maybe one of the ones that it was involved with in the attack. It's difficult to identify them. Oh, there's a ship popping into play. It looks like a crate. Okay, so how are we doing? Careful, Sassia. I almost got hit by the station. I will bear that in mind. Thomasov says H.G. Wells Labs is in that system. HIP 913. Perhaps some time travellers afoot. It's only 103 light years away. Okay, I'm just going to have a quick look. Where is that? HIP 913. HR 913. HR 913 is not very far away. Okay, so that looks like presumably White Wyvern's on Sassia's friends list. So yeah, that's where he is at the moment. It's a dry dock. Okay, they are beautiful ships. Even if they are Imperial. Golden Knight and I believe that one of these capital ships was the one in your feed. I am inspecting both of them. Okay. Please be careful not to arouse. There we go. Suspicion. Okay, so that's not a bad idea. Maybe investigate those ships. Commander Techeron's gone very silent at the moment. I saw that. You can take the girl out of the Federation, but you can't take the Federation out of the girl. Sorry. Okay, when meeting the Wyvern, beware of its poisonous sting. Okay, luckily Ouija says the Empire is fair and balanced. Anyone who fires inside the no-firing zone will be annihilated by the station. And that includes the Imperial Navy defending the station. Well, at least I suppose it's fair. Right, Techeron says, okay, you wouldn't like that. Listen up, this is the plan for you and your followers. Okay, everyone's got to pay attention here, because I think we're going to need to be a bit stealthy on this one, from what I'm hearing. Okay, so Techeron is about to outline his plan for catching the White Wyvern. Okay, you'd have to analyse the video and see if the damage matches the damage. Yes, so that's something that somebody can do. And the Imperial Internal Security Service is obviously dealing with some people. Hopefully not me. This system is killing my frames per second. Yes, it is. White Wyvern wants 2 things. The first thing is cargo. That will be my concern. The other thing is he wants dead Federals. A faction in the Zabal system is causing him trouble and he wants them removed. So what do we need to do? Attack this faction? He wants the Green Party of Zabal to be attacked until a certain amount of destruction is achieved. Attacking Federals. Are they criminals? Okay, stealthy us. We could call them the Hammers of Slav for a more professional enterprise. I mean, okay. So the Zabal system. Well, I suppose let's head for the Zabal system and find out what's going on. Okay, Zabal. Don't know how far away that is. Zabal. That is not Okay, so that's not very far away from where White Wyvern is. Okay, so in the first instance, it would be plausible to do this silently. Send in your followers to do the job, but they must be very careful not to let them be discovered. It's a price we have to pay if we want the information. Okay, so if you're up for it, my friends, or Sassia's friends, should I say, let's go to Zabal. This is another community interrogation, I feel. I hope we're not taking anyone, loyal for lack of better words. Okay, so we've got to be a bit careful. We've got to be stealthy here. Let's sneak into the Zabal system and do a little bit of community interrogation. But shh, don't tell anybody. Okay. Of course they are. They are Imperial ships after all. I want to know my kids not to build a ship. I bought them a Federal dropship as an example, says Mark TP. Right, well, in that case, let's go. Right, Commander Techeron. It does sound a little bit like the Empire's going to get you to do his dirty work, says Cassandra. I will check out this green party first. But you should stay as hidden as possible. As soon as we have provided instruction, you will offer a meeting only with me. At this point, I'll invite you into multi-crew and unplug the holo device which shows your holo image. Okay. I am on my way to Zabal. Then you can be part of the meeting between him and me and experience whatever he has to share for yourself. Alright. Oh, the drive's disabled. Have I switched it off? Oops. I did. Fuel scoop is off as well. Where's the frameshift drive? There it is. No, I missed it. Oh, it's just activating. There we go. Takes a little while to reboot. Right, okay. How many jumps are we making? Okay, 6 jumps to the Zabal system. So, if you'd like to escort Sassia, let's check out what's going on in the Zabal system. It sounds like we might be doing something a little bit morally ambiguous in order to get some information out of White Wyvern. Let's see what the cost is he's asking us to do. Gaius Sophias is there. Zabal next jump will take a quick recon. It's 3 jumps for me, so I'll scout out Zabal, says Anarchy 100. Excellent. Okay, again, your followers must stay as hidden as possible while causing a high amount of damage. Meanwhile, I will convince him that this is a private military force of mine. Okay, so we're kind of... Let's be Imperial today. Killing feds, that's my kind of ambiguous. Happily join your wings, says Bart. Okay, let me get into the system and we'll sort out some wings. So, Bart, let me see if I can invite you to my wing. There we go. Sassia doesn't mind shooting at people, particularly if they're bad. What was the motto of the Hammers again? Ambitious but rubbish. They're at war, it'll be conflict zones. Okay, so I need to be careful jumping in with Sassia's ship, but it's reasonably well, for a Cobra it's reasonably well protected, at least for NPCs, so let's see what's going on. Hold up, trading with Wyvern did not go well last time. Now Techeron wants you to simply try that again, but worse. Well, he wants... Techeron is going to broker the conversation himself, Ulon. Sassia's not going to be there in person, so he does seem to have developed a bit of a rapport with White Wyvern. So in this case, Techeron is asking us to act as a private army for Techeron, really, I suppose. Clean up the system so that he can go to White Wyvern and says, look, I've cleaned up the system, I want some information from you. So he's acting as a broker. And Techeron is about the only person who's been able to talk to White Wyvern, so let's see where it goes. But let's keep asking questions. So, let's be wary for a double cross here, because that's the nature of space, right? If you just start committing murder on the face of this clan, you're just as bad as the ones that killed your parents. Well, that is a fair accusation, I think. Let's see. Just repeat, you will be a multiple passenger during my meeting with him. Okay. He will not see you because I know how to use certain technicalities to make your hollow image invisible while you can hear everything. Okay, so that's interesting. Let's find out what's going on. Double cross is no question. The question is who specifically will double cross who. Zabal is an anarchy system, so be careful, Commander. Okay, so these guys are just anarchists anyway. There are no factions at war, says Sidewinder 40. Okay. Class A star, so it is fuel scoopable. If you start committing murder on the say-so of this clan, you're just as bad as the ones that killed your parents. Now, this is a fair accusation. In Zabal says, Ice Storm Raider, what's the target? I don't know, we haven't got there yet. And no, don't ask me why he wants the feds dead. This was not my idea. It's a very unpleasant coincidence. That's okay. Simeon Gray got jumped as soon as he entered Zabal. Okay, so this does not sound like at all like a safe place. I hear you require some discreet clean-up services. I'm making my way over to assist, says Aphafus. Okay. Discreet is the word. Don't trust him. Wanted is wanted. Bantha. Okay, so there was a war. It's just finished. Bantha says, you are aware, of course, that Techeron was feeding your location to White Wyvern last week. Well, yep. I'm afraid the Wombles will not be accompanying you on mercenary missions. I am in agreement with all your other friends. Not the best way for you to go, Sassia. Okay, so this is a moral quandary. I'm going to check out the Zabal system. Let's find out what's going on here. Zabal is where we're heading at the moment. Arriving in system now with repair and fuel limits. I'm in Zabal loading guns loaded if you'd like to reinforce your wing. I think I might add him to my wing actually, just in case, because... Okay, let's see. Not multi-crew. Oh. That's not what I meant. Invite to wing. There we go. Does Techeron have access to all of your comms? I would like to communicate discreetly about something. I can't do that at the moment, Udon, because of the stream, but okay, anyway, so let's see. Alright, there's the Zabal system. Let's see what's going on here. Anarchy is just a fancy word for free-for-all. Factions mean nothing down here. So if these are anarchists, then that's different. Let's find out what's actually going on in the Zabal system. Zabal found one, wasn't wanted, so we might be starting something. Okay. So this sounds like it could be a moral ambiguity for Sassia. Can she go murdering people on the hope of gaining some information about a murder? That's asking a lot. Right, we're here. Okay, it's an anarchy system. Let's check out the system a bit more. You will message me once enough are killed. So, okay. Now the trick is here, what's to stop White Wyvern basically trying to force Sassia to kill some people and then basically going, Okay, so I'm going to look up the system here. Let's just have a look. Okay, so controlling faction is, okay, so this is actually a fight. Look, so the Empire is here and the Federation is here. Independents are here as well. Okay, so let's have a look at the background of the system. Also known as 13 Zeta Eridan, the home of the Brigade, a group of mercenaries specialising in turning the tide of war in favour of the highest bidder. The Brigade travels anywhere that forceful resolutions are needed and quickly makes its presence known. Okay, so he's had problems with them in the past and he cannot enter the system until the path is cleared. Okay, so what's White Wyvern actually asking us to do here? Attack who? The Green Party, wasn't it? If you need to kill someone, then kill. Don't talk, says Agnes. Okay, what's in the system in terms of... Right, so we've got resource extraction sites, unidentified signal sources, cryptographic scientific, don't know what that is. Okay. One man's Roche Blake is another man's Commander Travis. Okay, so where is Wyvern? Are we assuming Sassia is good? Well, Sassia is... Okay, so he doesn't care whether their members are wanted or not. Yeah, but that's okay for White Wyvern, but what about Sassia? Because if she starts killing people, then she's going to be wanted. So which... She's going to ask Commander Techeron. Oop, not that. This is a dangerous neighbourhood. Yes, it is. Right, direct message. Where do we need to go to see these people? You won't be wanted in anarchy. Okay, so if it's anarchy, it doesn't matter. If they're wanted, then it's all good. Well, that's what Sassia's always done in the past. So where are we suggesting is something is definitely fishy, isn't it? So it feels like we're being asked to do somebody's dirty work. So this is an anarchy system. Everyone is fair game, so don't worry about getting wanted. So that's a thing. Okay. So we need to attack. Well, let's go and have a look at their resource extraction site. Does anybody have a recommended compromised nav beacon? Okay, let's go there first. There's the nav beacon. How can I tell if it's compromised? Who are we supposed to target? It was the Green Party, I think. Please confirm the name of the faction again. I'm going to drop out to the... Remember, remember who you're doing with White Wyvern crossed you once. No telling if that's a second double cross. Yes, I'm on my way to the beacon. Okay, so let's drop in at the beacon. Just because you get away, it doesn't mean it's acceptable. Well, that's very true. Maybe your actions will result in somebody hunting you for killing their family. Well, this is a problem. Are we starting the Green Party of Zabal? Okay, so are the answers worth more lives? Are the answers worth more lives, or the possibility of getting information about some more lives? What's Sassia to do? Okay, so she's heading for the nav beacon. I'm going to investigate. Let's see if there are wanted members of the Green Party. If they're actually criminals, then the job is easier. If they're not criminals, press to disengage. Let's have a look. Okay, so I don't know if this nav beacon is compromised or not. Okay. That's just lawless. So it's not going to be coming up with wanted at all. There's another ship. Zabal dragons. Everybody who plays lawless here. Yeah, so this feels fishy, and I think we're going to have to say that. I don't think Sassia can attack potentially innocent people. I can't do this. These might be innocent people. I can't kill just on the possibility of getting information on the deaths of my family. This makes it an endless cycle of revenge and death. You won't find any bounties in the anarchy system. Think very hard, Sassia. You stand on the brink of losing all Womble support. The main fleet, the cadet fleet, and me and the auxiliary fleet. Okay, this is a good warning. I can't do this, I've said. It's not compromised. A compromised beacon says so. There are pirates at the beacon, though. If you have a kill warrant scanner, you can see if they're wanted in other systems, and maybe your followers can. A good call. I wholeheartedly approve of your decision. What do you think makes an individual live or visit in an anarchy system? Well, that's true as well. If they attacked me, that would be different. But I can't sanction and a preemptive attack. That's not who I am. There we go. She's not going to be moved on that one. There is a lot of firepower here as well. Maybe your followers can, but that will be under Sassia's directive. So if, the blood's still on her hands. Individuals could be searching for their own answers. One can't make assumptions just because of where they roam. Okay, anarchy is just another word for nothing left to lose. Interesting opinion for someone who is just, wait, aren't we like the same age? Kill warrant scanner, maybe that way you could find a green ship with a bounty. Perhaps you can tell White Wyvern I won't kill innocent people. If he does know something, I'll give him anything else he wants, but I will not murder people who are not guilty of a official crime. Okay, so the Brigade Anarchy wants the Green Party, who are supposedly democratic, dead. There are hints. If they scan you or ask if you have some nice cargo, they're pirates. I haven't been attacked by anybody, as far as I can tell at the moment. Tell him the way is clear and then ambush him. I suppose we could try that, yes. Although he says he's monitoring. Says Techeron, maybe we can do something else then. He said he needs a clear path into the system. Could we manage that with a mass interdiction of ships from this faction? It would cause confusion. I think that we could do. We could intercept and interdict members of the Green Party. That might cause them some hassle, but it won't hurt them. We're doing a bit of a deal with the devil here. That could work if the people here have interdictors. Okay, have I got one? I don't think Sassia has one. So, okay. Commander White Wyvern is one jump away. So he's... What does White Wyvern want in this system? That's the other thing that we don't know. Sounds like he needs to get something here. Maybe he's testing me. Yeah, maybe he is. Because we don't know much about White Wyvern. Let's try it then. I will get his requested cargo. Okay, so guys, in that case... everybody who is here, jump into Frameshift Drive and see if you can interdict members of the Green Party. Don't destroy them, but interdict them. I'm going to switch us to Amber, okay, just in case. So we can now interdict Green Party NPCs if you can find them in Frameshift Drive. If Sassia hadn't entered it, she'd have to turn off a toaster to use it. Yes, it would. Oh, moral ambiguities. Okay. So, I don't think White Wyvern's going to fall for the an escort. I can interdict as Aussie only in a code, but can keep them busy. Okay. If everyone can jump into Frameshift, who's got an interdictor and interdict the Green Party, if any of them are wanted, which of course they won't be in the system. So the Green Party triumphed in the conflict here. Okay, so that's probably why Wyvern has got a problem. I wonder if I can get an interdictor from the station. Sassia's going to go to the station, if there is a station here, isn't there? System map. Is there a station? Yes, there is. Sassia's going to go to the station just in case they have an interdictor. But if the rest of you can be interdicting ships in frameshift drive, let's cause a bit of disruption. We can do that. It's on the station news. Okay, so hang on. What's on the station news? There's a lot of clean people here. Not much cleaning up to do. The Green Party triumphed here in a conflict, which is probably why White Wyvern can't get in here. So it's on the station news that things are here. Okay, so let's try that. I wonder if that was a test. Was that a test for Sassia? To see if she would open fire? I don't know. I'm heading for higher port to get an interdictor for myself. Okay, I'm going to go try and get an interdictor for Sassia. The station sells interdictors. Excellent. Well, that's good news. Let's go and get one. And we will see if we can cause a little bit of disruption. Was it a test? I don't know. I know, maybe it was. Soldiers, don't give yourselves to brutes. The men who despise you enslave you. This is a long lecture from Asylum here. Tell us what you do, what to think, and what others feed you. So, there we are. Sassia and a private army used to overturn the system. Okay, so there was a danger there that we got involved in we reopened a war that had just concluded on behalf of some anarchists because we were told to. So Sassia definitely doesn't want to be manipulated by forces here. But if she's going to find out, she's going to have to make hard choices. I'll get a kill warrant scanner as well. Okay, I'll try and do that. So who's pulling whose strings here? Is it White Wyvern? Is it Techeron? We almost started the war again. So found some testosterone. Okay, so we are beginning to... I'm happy... Sassia is happy to cause a bit of disruption in the system for the sake of an opportunity to see if White Wyvern's got anything. I am ready. Let's hope he will be happy soon enough. Okay, so... Commander Techeron is there. One not interdicted here already, but holding fire on them. Okay, thank you, LEV. That's great. Great news. Maybe you were supposed to shoot your dog and you failed the test. Yeah, so that reminds... What's that film? That's... that's that spy movie. What's that called? I do know the one you're meaning. This is a very pretty place, actually. Look at that planet there. And then Bart TP's got one. Okay, so we're causing a bit of disruption. Your followers seriously aiming their weapons at me. Please do not fire on Techeron. Okay, Kingman. That's it, Kingman. Excellent film. The first one, anyway. I thought the second one was a bit rubbish, but I really like the first Kingsman film. Please don't fire on Techeron yet. At least, White Wyvern is Techeron's puppet and scapegoat. Okay, so we're getting embroiled here. We are definitely getting a little bit embroiled in who's who. Seems the brigade are the real baddies here. Okay, so the brigade are the bad guys in this system, anarchists, and the Green Party were Democrats. So there was a danger there that Sassia was alienating some of her friends and starting a war, which isn't good. Where's the entrance? Is that the entrance? Yeah, that's the entrance. Right, let's go and get ourselves an interdict and see if we can find a ship. Just cause a little bit of aggro. See if that will satisfy Mr. Wyvern. He's a tough customer. And Techeron, of course, isn't going to be all that bothered. Being an Imperial, Techeron isn't going to be all that bothered by causing a bit of angst and disruption in the Federation, is he? It's that might be never surrender, says this space station. Rise up now. Ooh, okay. White Wyvern hasn't moved, so maybe he's waiting for news. But Techeron isn't going to be all that bothered about dissent in the Federation, is he? So he's got nothing to lose here. Oh, it's all getting very intriguey. Very intriguey indeed. Okay. Got jumped by 4 fools, 2 died in seconds, the other fled. Be on your guard. Okay, so there's still trouble about. I just alienated Techeron. Maybe I did. Yet, I must act authentic for that information he's willing to share with me. I appreciate all your efforts. Really, I do. I just find this intrigue very weary. There we go. We have entered a shadowy cabal, so we're having to do deals with the devil here, aren't we? In order to find out what's going on. Starport services. I'll just read some more messages in a moment. Let's see if I can get an interdictor. Where am I going to put it? I've got a 2E. I've got some cargo capacity space there. I could. Do I need a 4? I don't need a 4E one, surely. Let's get an interdictor. Have I got a 2A one? 2 million. Sassia, that's expensive. Okay, there we are. We've got an interdictor. And somebody suggested a kill warrant scanner. Those aren't cheap either. Okay. Exchange. Okay. I don't know how to use that either. Right, okay. Okay, so let's just set up those fire groups. Boom, boom, boom. That's all fired up. Looks like we're within power usage. These things are really expensive on power, aren't they? I'm going to leave that switched on for the moment. I may or may not use it, but it's there if we need it. Okay. Kill warrant scanners on 2. Beam lasers. Frame shift drive interdict. Let's put that on 1. Right. Let's get out there and cause a bit of aggro. See if we can persuade Mr. Wyvern to come in. I should upgrade to a courier. Don't be tempted to the dark side, Hassie. No, I have my limits. Okay, right. Let's go and see. This is turning into a very. Oof, I'm feeling. Sassia is feeling very uncomfortable with the nature of all this. Right, let's get ourselves into frame shift drive. Being asked to do things, right. There's the FSD. Okay, let's see if we can cause a bit of trouble. But not destroy anybody. That's important. Don't mind inconvenience, people. Okay. Beware, warrant scanner uses a lot of power, yes. Techeron's got 3. And the one will respect once again. Thank you. That means a lot. Okay, it's charging. So hopefully she's made the right choice. Now, what will White Wyvern make of this? Was he hoping for the destruction of the Green Party, who actually turned out to be Democrats in the system? Or is it a test? Or is it something else? I don't know. Right, so have we got... Golden Knight Bloodline also shows the support for you. Have made the right choice, at least morally. Okay, well that's something. So we're scanning. Okay, Zabal Power Company. So that's no good. Sassia hasn't tried to interdict anybody before, so this will be a new. There's a Beluga liner. So far, not spotted a single. No, Grango Crimson Allied Network. A Vulture. That doesn't sound great, does it? Jet Power Commodities. Hans V. Volden. That's one of our guys. A Cobra Mark III. Come on, let that be one. Some people have managed to get them, so. Competent scanning. Lawless for Denton Patrius. Okay, let's head. Managed to disrupt 2 so far. So people have been managing to do some, so that's good news. Whether Sassia will find one. Let's head towards the star for a bit. I'm a bit surprised Techeron is still helping you. He's the only contact between you and White Wyvern, so of course his intentions are going to appear bad as they come from a bad source. So, yeah, well, Techeron's had an opportunity to take Sassia out on many occasions, so I'm I think he's genuinely trying to broker something, but White Wyvern is being very cagey, and he's obviously got his own agenda as well. You already crossed the moral line before you left the training area. Pirates are humans too. Just because they wanted doesn't mean they're wanted for death. You will do some things you don't like out and avoid as answers you seek. I think that's true, but Sassia has, as you know, killed people, or at least shot down their ships. But they were all wanted. They were all wanted, and they were criminals in some jurisdiction, and the penalty for that is having your ship destroyed. That she's happy with. Draco's got 3, LV has got 2. They may be clearing out, so we may have caused enough disruption. So is it enough? Okay, so we've probably disrupted, counting that lot, maybe 10 or so. Is it enough to satisfy Mr. White Wyvern? And how does he know? Sassia is a pawn in the game. Maybe Techeron's playing with his food. We don't know, do we? But Sassia will not. There's certain things that Sassia has decided that she won't do as a result. So that at least is something. And parking offences are death sentences in the Elite Galaxy. Yes, so Sassia has definitely noticed that. That is extremely harsh. Not many ships here at all, actually. WW is noticing the first hysteric reactions at the faction through his contacts there, he says. Okay, so that's good. So we need to keep going, I think. So we keep going. But I'm still very, very wary, Draco. Yes. Me too. Let's keep going for now. Okay, so Commander Techeron says yes, yes. My mind is that this is all wasting our time, a total no-show. That said, if we have no other leads, maybe that Eris cult is something funny. Okay, well, there's still a chance that White Wyvern is... Okay, that's Aisling Duval. Is there another one there? There's a Mamba. Oh, that's Commander Fadinator. So he's he's very much a real person. Jan Lundqvist. Oh, we've already seen him before. Got 2 Sassia. They're spread few and far between. It seems Wyvern wanted revenge for the recent war they won in the system. Okay, so we are still playing into Mr. Wyvern's hands a bit. But there aren't many of these guys left. The Zabal Dragons got 2. I can't see any other reasons. So maybe Mr. Wyvern was allied with the faction that lost. There is a Fed gunship of the Green Party here. Hunting Wedge Antilles from the Green Party. Pulled 3 hard to find Green Party contacts. Okay, so well done. Keep going, guys. At some point, let's hope Mr. Wyvern is satisfied with our efforts. No, I've already seen you before. Let's fly out a bit further into the system then. Sassia hasn't seen a single one yet. Duplex says he's found one. That's the Zabal Dragons. There's another one there. Zero Zerp. That's the Zabal Dragons. Simeon Gray has pulled 3 hard to find Green Party contacts. All the bad guys will be in the Has-Res. He said he's impressed. Not many left for our hole to squeeze through. Okay, Bart has another one. Okay. Sounds promising. What happens then? I haven't seen one for ages either. Perhaps we're having an effect. It sounds like it, doesn't it? It sounds like maybe they've fled. Maybe that's what White Wyvern was after. He couldn't achieve any kind of victory by military means. Maybe he's forced them out of the system temporarily to do something. Ooh. I hope we haven't changed the balance of power here, inadvertently either. Sassia is not seeing any. John's got another one. Just heading for Zabal 9 because it's there. But again, not. Just off to check the wonderful name Shatner Arena, says Cassandra. Excellent name. There's a banner class hauler there. Not seeing any other ships at all. Need some marine equipment for some reason. Okay, so there's a dwarf. Onslaught Imperial Courier. I don't think I've seen him before. Who's he with? Come on, give me at least one. Denton Patrius. Head back to the solar system. Seems pretty much all the Green Party have left. They are fighting back. They just crashed again. Clever. She's letting her army do the dirty work. Well, we haven't killed anybody today. That's a good thing, I think. Possibly an important distinction. Found one. He had no cargo, but did have mats. Okay. Maybe the coast is clear now. I suppose that's going to be. Does a White Wyvern? Let's send to Techeron. I don't think there are any Green Party ships left now. They've fled. Oh, he just literally, as I was typing, Commander Bianchi, he is pleased. The time has come. Okay. So, what do we do? Okay, so well done, everybody. The interdiction seems to have worked. Now, listen very carefully. I will say there's only one. Listen very carefully to me. This is a message for your followers and you. Okay. Okay, so I think we can probably stand down, guys. We can probably stand down for the moment. I'm going to switch us back to green mode, given that. So we don't need to cause any more aggro in the system for the time being. There's Commander Techeron's wing signal. We're about to receive some instructions from Commander Techeron as to what to do now. Now it gets interesting. Okay, so yeah, what's going to happen? Epaphras found a few more, but all clean. Accidentally interrupted a wedding. Strangely, the bride seemed quite happy for the interruption. Standing down. Okay. The next steps will be as follows. We will abandon the wing as soon as I know where he wants to meet me. Okay. Then I will invite you into multi-crew and disrupt your hollow image. I have to meet him completely alone. None of your followers shall be seen. Okay, that makes sense. We will need to be alone at all costs, otherwise this might fail. Okay, so Techeron is going to drop the wing with me and bring Sassia into his ship via multi-crew. So in that case, I think I can probably drop out of Super Cruise, can't I? Because I'm not going to be moving about. So I'm going to drop out here then. Techeron's over there somewhere, so let's throttle back down. There is okay, so there is zero danger for you since it all plays out in my ship, which actually makes sense. That's so okay. Sassia is going to sit here. She hasn't got her wing beacon on, so with a bit of luck, I think she'll just slowly throttle forward. There we go. Okay. I heard that. Jumping out of system, but will be nearby. Okay, prepare for my invite. All right. I am ready. Do what you have to do. Okay. So if some of you want to join, if some of you can spot Sassia's wing, Sassia's FSD drop. Okay, so the wing has gone. White Wyvern might not learn from that mistake. There's going to be at least one other ship. I can feel it. Okay, so let's go. So can we turn Sassia Imperial? I'm not sure she's going to be all that enthusiastic about that. Right, Sassia's going to hold up here. Now she's back in normal space. Prepare for my invite. Draco Notorious says, I heard that. Jumping out of system, but I will be nearby. Okay. So, Storm Raider, thank you very much for catching on. We now need to leave the Green Party alone. I would dock. Yes, that's not necessarily a bad idea, is it, thinking about it? We'll station at the nav beacon with others until help needed. Okay, I might go to the nav beacon as well if that's where everyone else is going to be. I think that's a good idea. While Techeron is doing whatever he's doing. And it ensures White Wyvern survival too, so yeah, I'm less than likely. I've had a wing invitation, is that what I want? I don't want a wing invitation yet if I'm going to be joining multi-crew. I will fly to the meeting point now. It is Zabal 5, overneath the planet. As soon as I have visual contact with you, you'll be invited. Right, I'm going to go to the nav beacon, so let's go to the nav beacon and wait. We know the nav beacon is actually safe, so let's go there. Techeron is jumping into the system, and everybody else, for the time being, let's let White Wyvern jump in. Right, okay, White Wyvern is now here. Okay, so I'm going to get Sassia to the nav beacon. If I'm about to do a leap of shame again. Looks like I am. Yep. Because at least then there's a lot of company of other commanders there, so hopefully there'll be a few of you in the nav beacon. So if you want to escort Sassia at the moment, we're not going anywhere particular, but we're heading for the nav beacon. So that's where Sassia is going to be, whilst White Wyvern and Techeron talk. Okay, so I'm here. Is anybody else here? I can see somebody else here. Excellent. I can see Commander Anarchy 100, who I know is a friend. So that's good news. Okay, so we're going to hold up here. That's good news. Okay, so I will fly to the meeting point now at Zabal 5, overneath the planet. As soon as I have visual contact with you, you will be invited. Okay, so we're going to experience the connection with White Wyvern kind of vicariously through multi-crew. That's kind of good. Right, so the rest of you can gather here. Gaius Sapphire, happy to offer my protection to your ship while you're elsewhere. Yes, so that would be good. Who else have I got here? Okay, so I've got Commander Anarchy 100. I can see a few other commands here. Commander Sabara is here. And Commander Ray Oko as well. Excellent. So a few people here to defend me. Excellent. Right. The riders have borrowed a Viper and are en route. Excellent. Thank you, Alicat. There's folks with kill warrant scanners. You could do a bit of kill stealing while you wait. Let's see. Now, let's have a look at the system map then, because where is Zabal 5? Zabal 5 is here, and both of those planets are landable. Okay, one's got rings, and one hasn't. Let's have a look at the contacts tab and see if White Wyvern is visible there. He probably won't be from here, actually, will he? No, because I'm not in frameshift drive. But there are a few. There's some heavy guns here as well. So there's what looks like a Federal Corvette. Yeah, it is. There's another one. Kylo Ren. San is here with a Federal Corvette. Russian man is here with a large Orca. Large ship. And there's plenty of firepower here. I don't think I need to be worried about a single Cobra. So that's good. I feel more more reassured now. That's good. Instinct in God's not on my side today. No, I can't accept a wing invite at the moment because I'm waiting for a multi-crew invite. So, but there are plenty of ships here. So let's just go outside and have a quick look at them. Okay, I can see quite a few ships here at the nav beacon in the system. So that's excellent news. So Sassia feels quite safe for the time being. So let us see. Alex Ryder's here. Excellent. And okay, right. So Cassandra says White Wyvern's now in Zabal. Yeah, I will be in the system soon. Come keep an eye on your ship while you're busy. Just listen to their beacon, and all I hear is dots and dashes. Okay. Techeron says he wants to meet me in low orbit any minute now. Okay. Be careful. I do not trust this guy at all after all of this. Okay, that's good. Thank you for the follow there, Snails for sale. The USS Selena Gomez. There's a lot of ships here now, which is nice. I'm seeing the instancing's at least allowing some folks in, which is good. Commander, I'm not quite sure how you pronounce that. Q Knight W Bush. I'll go with that for the time being. Kylo Ren, Russian Man, Ellie Adolan, Commander Ray Oko, Commander Declan O'Connor, Commander Anarchy as well. So, and Commander Sibara there down the bottom. Commander Agnes Nutter is here. Alex Ryder is here. And that's who we have in the instance today. I'm hoping some of you are also here as well. There's a few other ships invite. Right, Techeron is about to invite me in. Okay, here we go. Let's see what happens. It seems that they've managed to rendezvous. Dun dun dun. JR1988 needs to make a move now. Good luck, Sassia, and 07 everyone. Okay, thank you very much, JR1988. Okay, so lots of people are here. There's that member over there. Okay, so I'm waiting for an invite from Techeron now. There's lots of ships here now, which is good. Alright, here we go. Here's the invite. I'm quite nervous now. At least I think it's an invite. Where's it gone? There we are. Commander Techeron multi-crew. Here it goes. Okay, so there's Commander Techeron's ship. Okay, we're here. Okay, if you break the law, you'll be forced to leave the ship. Helm is Techeron, and he's elite. It looks like we're in orbit of that one that's with the rings. So here we are. Okay, we're in Techeron's ship. Now, Techeron is in... Okay, we're here. You are the first streamer to read my name properly. Good about that. Okay, so we're here now. Look, there is Commander White Wyvern. Can I actually do? I can. Can I do text here? Whoa. I don't know what I want to say here. What's actually happening? Okay, so we're high above the surface. I think that's not my chat there, is it? Oh, that's the system channel. Okay, so there's my chat. Okay, right, here we go. Right, okay, invite you now. Okay, so I am aboard your ship. There we go. Right, we can see Commander White Wyvern directly in front of us. Okay, I hope Techeron's good with his screwdriver and you stay hidden. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that, Golden Knight. Yes, it's the user interface. I think we are. Look, we're both here. I wonder if we can see that. White Wyvern. Oh, it's local chat. We can actually speak to White Wyvern. I have something for you first. White Wyvern, I've done what you wanted. I have the cargo. Okay, so that's the local chat. I have something for you first. What is it? What's White Wyvern doing? Okay, so he's dropping down towards the surface of the planet. And there's a Thargoid probe. Okay. Techeron is scanning it. Can I look around the cabin in camera? I was just going to try that. Yes, there we go. So there's Sassia and Techeron sitting side by side. That's quite cool. Can I check Techeron's cargo? I don't know. So they're both sitting here. Sassia's in one seat and Techeron is in the other. That's quite cool, I have to say. There he is. Our Imperial friend, Mr. Techeron. What's actually happening? Oh, hang on, Bayakana, my thrusters. What have you done? Commander Bianchi's disabled the drives. Techeron seems to be out of control. What happened there? He's actually hit the ground. Shields are offline. Hull. Oh. What did the White Wyvern do? Thargoid probe has disabled my thrusters. What can we do to help? He seems to have... He's crashed on the surface of the planet. Techeron looks a bit like Elon Musk. Well, he's crashed on the planet. Where's White Wyvern? Did White Wyvern disable Techeron? He seems to have... Let's have a look, see if we can get back to the external view. Yeah. White Wyvern is still prowling around. Why is White Wyvern disabled Techeron's ship? Oh, looks like White Wyvern almost crashed there as well. You need to engage. Help me, Sassia. Eject the probe and reboot the ship. Okay. Engage. Catch Wyvern? Before he leaves. Is that what you mean? I don't want to... Eject probe, reboot ship. Catch them. White Wyvern's just sitting there. Look, I can see him. He's up there. Send your people to me. Okay, guys, go see if you can intercept Wyvern. He's actually firing on the thing. Let's go. You have got permission. Amber alert. Go and intercept Wyvern around the ringed planet number 5. Try not to kill him. Only disable him. Eject the probe and reboot the ship. Okay, I'm going to quit out of here. Not there. I'm going to quit out of... How do I get out of multi-crew? Multi-crew options, right, leave. Okay, everybody go and intercept Wyvern around the 5th planet. I'm going to try and get back to my ship. I imagine that Techeron is going to try and reboot his ship. Let's see if we can get... It sounds like Mr. Wyvern has double-crossed Techeron. Okay, I need to engage Supergrid. Let's get over there and see if we can find him. With the interdictor, we've got a chance of... need Techeron's coordinates. We don't know where he is yet. Let's go to... Zabal 5 is where he is. I didn't know a Thargoid probe could do that to a ship. Is that something? Okay, so there's 5 with the rings. We know it's somewhere near there. I have some kind of invite here. I have a wing request for Commander Techeron. Okay, so his shields are weak and his ship is damaged. I can see him on the scanner. Everybody get to Zabal 5. There he is. Okay, he's not very far away. Golden Knight can't help. Even though I had an interdict, the FSD power physics keeping me out of a physical space. I've got a wing signal for Techeron. He's still there. I want to know if I can see Wyvern. Where is he? I've got Womble and Fansv. I've got no wing signal. I've got no... Yeah. I'm coming in. I've managed to reboot my shields. White Wyvern cut my cargo hold open and took the Palladium, but he seems to want my death. Okay. Thargoid artifacts require a corrosion-resistant cargo racks. Yeah. Okay. What's his game? Why is he double-crossed? There's a Cobra Mark III, but that's... Does anybody see White Wyvern anywhere? I knew it. I'm in system arriving at 5 now. Okay, while I'm here, I can see Wyvern. There's one thing clear, based on whose loose monsters we're getting. It's clear that White Wyvern is one of the bad guys now. I think he is the one responsible for your parents' death. Okay, so he definitely seems to be very dodge. If you honk a Thargoid probe, it will emit a pulse that can temporarily disable a ship. It seems White Wyvern has used that to his advantage. Okay, weapons are back online. Thrusters are too. Okay, good. Ah, now I'm being interdicted by a wretched NPC. my ship. Oh, no. What's gone wrong there? Ooh, there we go. I've just got intercepted. What happened to my power supply modules there? That's kill warrant scanners off. So I'm not sure what happened there. My usage is way up though. Let's turn off everything we don't need. Okay, that should be alright. Right, let's go. The NPCs! Oh, it's probably the FSD interdictor. I need that in case White Wyvern's about. Hang on a minute, let me get in touch with White Wyvern again. Okay. Come on, come on, come on, come on. No sign of Wyvern so far, though. Do you have visual? Okay, so Techeron seems to have not been killed, which is good. We are fighting, he won't get... Oh, okay, yeah, actually in the wing. Okay, I'm going to drop down then, in that case. Right, slow down, Drew. Do not kill him, or repeat, do not kill him. Okay. Oh, I'm being interdicted. Whoa. I think I just entered the ground. What? I wasn't able to avoid the interdiction and ended up... I don't know what happened there. Get rid of your cargo if you haven't. I thought I'd sold the cargo. Have I not? Maybe that's the problem. No, I haven't got any inventory at all. There's nothing on the ship. Now I don't know where I am. He wanted to kill you. Yeah, I haven't got anything on. Okay, I'm going to try and get with Techeron. Hang on a minute. Let's get this ship. I don't know what happened there. That was that was really weird. The moment I was approaching the planet too fast, and then got interdicted and lost control of the ship, and looked like I went straight through the planet. I've never seen that happen before. That was very weird. Okay, I cannot do this. I'm coming. Hang on, I am coming. Got interdicted by a pirate. Right, I need to get to Techeron. Am I on the wrong side of the planet now, or where is he? Yeah, he's over the horizon. Oh, come on. This is so annoying. Need to. I'll bring some people in once I'm there. There, so I can see his wing signal, but I'm sure that's on the other side of the planet. Yeah, 6.4 million. Right, I'm going to go up and round. Come on, machine. The problem is because I'm so close to the planet's surface. Must have been interference from your multi-crew jaunt into a ship with Thargoid tech. Maybe that's what it was. That was the weirdest thing I've ever seen. And I've seen some pretty strange stuff, but that was very, very weird. Right, where is Commander Techeron's wing signal? It's just coming over the horizon now. Okay. Right, we don't need the interdictor for the moment, so I'm going to switch that off because of just in case. I don't know what weapons out. Right, there's Commander Techeron below me. Okay, in that crater. Let's see if I can come to his system. Looks like I've got time to invoke more folks. He's too fast. I might lose him soon. It can't happen. We need the information. Okay. Let's see if I can get down there. Here we go. No, not that. That one. Oh, I hate this UI. I'm almost there. Okay, I'm coming in. 900 kilometers. And then we're going to see, saved by the phase shifter. I don't know what happened there. That was, like I say, I crashed into the planet in some weird way. But fortunately survived. A little bit of damage to the ship, but not much. I think I was inside the planet for a little bit. Come on. Just pin him down. Okay, almost there. Come on. Why is it so slow? It's when you need it to be fast. What makes you think your ship is a match? Well, hopefully enough of us together will be able to take him down. Oh, it's being so slow. Right, dropping from orbital cruise. Here we go. We've got enough people in the wing here. Glide engaged. Okay, this is creeping down. Why is the glide so slow? Hans should be a good help. Yeah, Hans has got a big ship, so that's good. Come on. I can't let Mr. Wyvern... Can I boost? Oh, I didn't know you could boost in glide. Gravity is making it quite hard. What's the gravity? 3G. Okay, guys, got to be careful. Got to be very careful coming in. It's a 3G world, which is not talking about the not talking about the wireless network. Okay, I'm coming in too shallow, but I can see it moving. Don't boost into the ground. It is a 3G world, so be very careful on your approach here. I don't want anybody losing their ship. And White Wyvern has to be careful as well, I'm guessing, and Techeron. Right, I've got him. Where is Wyvern? So it's hard to fly around. Okay, everybody be extra cautious. Full pips to engines if you can. I can see some fire. Ooh, I'm coming in hard now. Oh, he's firing at something. I can see a ship. There it is, down there. I've got glide complete. I have White Wyvern on scanners. There he is. Look at the speed of that ship. Okay, White Wyvern is accelerating away. I'm now in a dive, but I'm not keeping up with him. There's our target, folks. I'm not even keeping up with him at boost. Can anybody... All our ships are behind him. White Wyvern is slowly coming down. He's flying around like a loon. Okay, we've got him. Come on. 7 kilometers. I'm boosting at full throttle here. And Sassia's ship is doing 500 odd. Okay. White Wyvern still has shields up, only 35% hull. Be careful, we don't want to kill him, we just want to force him down. We just want to force him down. Come on. Seshel's activated his frameshift drive. The other ships can't keep up. The Techeron ship is keeping pace reasonably well. He's pulling up. Can I intercept him? Don't you jump out. He's turned around. He's coming towards me now. Right, okay. Have some of that, you. Got him. Just a bit. I actually managed to hit him. Pips to shields. Yeah, good point. Oh, he's just run off again. Come on, Mr. White Wyvern. 5 kilometers. He is toying with you. Can any of the bigger ships get him? Just take his shields offline. That's enough. Sure, there goes his shields. Is he? He's almost gone. Fine. Whoa, hang on a minute. Submit, you have no chance. Come on, says White Wyvern. Stop shooting. Alright. Okay, tell him to land, Techeron. Tell him to land. I wonder if I can... Okay, we've got him. We've got him. I'll put away my guns as a sign of good faith. Let's see if he goes down. Okay, he's rebuilding his careful of the ground, Sassia. Ooh, gosh. This is a dangerous planet. As you can see. Right, White Wyvern is ahead. Right, I'm going to be very careful. Be careful of the landing here, guys. This world is very dangerous. Everybody's struggling. Almost hit the White Wyvern myself. Oh, it's very difficult to control your ship here. I'm going to just bank around. If you tilt your ship, it goes bananas. It doesn't like that at all. So keep your ship horizontal. He is landing though. He is landing. The Corvette bounced. You're quite right. Let's put the gear down. I'm going to reverse up here. Okay, my landing gear is down. Where's White Wyvern? There he is. He is on the surface. I'm going to land next to him. Oh, we have him. Okay, that's good. Right. Let's reverse thrust. Jesus, this planet is hard. Okay. Right, I'm just going to gently nudge my ship down. Okay, I've got unsuitable terrain here. There we go. I've got our landing spot. There he is. Come on, Sassia, you can do this. We're down. Right. You guys, some of you guys keep hovering. Right. I'm going to talk to him. You were there, weren't you? What were you doing there? I need to know. This is it. This is it. We've got him. Everyone keep an eye on him. Is he going to answer me? Answer me. Sassia has called him at last. What's my heart rate? Oh, good. Extended stream. Yes, we've caught him. We've caught him. We need this. This is our chance to get some answers. This is our chance to get some answers. He's no way he can get away. Even if he tries to run now, the guys will shoot him to pieces. So he knows he's stuck. Well done. Demand 42 leather eggs. Hang on, he's responding. Right place, wrong time, or wrong place, right time. Don't know. I was getting my Cobra engineered at Elvira's place. Gave the FSD a run up. Okay. So he's claiming innocence. Picked up a distress call and went to have a look. My ship is pretty handy in a fight. Usually it's an easy way to earn some creds. Okay. And I've got my night vision on, don't need that on. Commander Hans V. Voldendamp there with a crate. We've got plenty of weapons on this White Wyvern chap. Can we have our eggs back? And why not just say that? Why the runaround? Well, this is a good question. Not sure what that strange effect there with... Okay, too hot for me. Ships everywhere, feds and imps. Capital class BMOFs punching at each other with your Anaconda in the middle. Okay. So, was it the Federation or the Empire shooting at my ship? So White Wyvern, too hot for me. Ships everywhere, feds and imps. Capital class BMOs punching at each other with your Anaconda in the middle. Either way, sounds like White Wyvern was a witness. Yeah, that's exactly what it sounds like at the moment. Can we have our eggs back? The eggs would have gone bad by now, no matter how level they were. Obviously, he's a better thief than the typist. Yeah, it's going to take a while to... Techeron's ship looks very ungainly, bobbing about like that. So was it my ship? Was it Federation or the Empire shooting at my ship? He's obviously a better thief than the typist. We've probably got to give him. He's probably quite badly stressed at this point. We may have to give him a little bit of leeway. See what he comes back with. Come on, Mr. White Wyvern, spill the beans. Incoming message from Wyvern. Any of you peeps moving, I'll execute any last one of you. Oh, hang on. No idea, Blondie. I passed close to the imp ship before I bailed. Picked up some comms. Might have been theirs. Difficult to tell. Managed to decrypt some of it. Found your surname in it. Not sure on the rest. That's why I tried to contact you before. Figured it might be worth some money. Okay. So he's taking advantage. He just thought he could take advantage of the situation. And you decided to trade the data for those stupid eggs. Why did he run with the eggs? It's a trap. Is there anybody... Keep an eye in case there's anybody else around. Well, he could be in a wing with somebody else, I suppose, but they'd be daft to try and rescue him now. Commander White Wyvern, yeah, none of my business otherwise. I don't want to be involved. I had to get away from your armada. Threats of violence at this would seem appropriate. Wombleheart maybe having... Okay. Can you identify the Fed and Imperial ships? So hang on, he has got some comms. Might have been theirs, difficult to tell. Managed to decrypt some of it. Found your surname in it, not sure on the rest. Okay, so he's got some, what, he's got some comms? Just an unscrupulous scallywag. Send him into his maker. Don't Harry Potter inbound, says Uni1144. Hope not. No, not him again. If he's right, he's a scumbag, but not a murderer, at least not this time. White Wyvern didn't hang around long enough to see. I'm an independent. Politics isn't my bag. I said I'd transmit the code for you. Okay. Has he got a code to transmit then? Okay. That's all I know. Maybe what? Okay, so he said he'd transmit a code for me. All right. He can send you a copy of the code for analysis. Wombles aren't pacifists, we're just not mercenaries. There's a huge difference. Maybe you'll have better luck figuring out what it means. Okay, send the code across. Here it is. Okay, so we've just been given a code. I don't know what it means. Some of you guys may know what it means. Okay, so me and Hans are after White Wyvern. Well, Wyvern has done everything he said he would do for the moment. I suggest you hang on a minute. Okay, okay. This text is moving really fast. Hang on a minute. Don't do anything rash, anybody. Okay. I swear I don't know anything else, says White Wyvern. Salute Commander Bianchi, this is a good time to talk. Kind of not at the moment, Kamakichi. I'll be, we'll hopefully have something for you. I'll be able to speak to you soon. Cecil says, let us know when you're done with your questioning. Me and Hans are after Wyvern for our own reasons. Okay. The code. Oh no, not the code, says Kiwi Alpha. White Wyvern, I suggest you watch your back. Whoever they are, they know you're still alive. I know what I'd do if I were them. Techeron says, as you can see, the Empire's provided valuable assistance. I'm indeed a trustworthy individual. As you can see, there should be no more doubts about me left. You have been true to your word. Okay, be ready, says White Wyvern. So long, Blondie. I think we should let him go. Yes. Okay, I'm going to switch that to green. I'm going to let White Wyvern go. Let's just tell him that. Okay. Thank you. I think I will ask my folks to stand down and let you go. Fly safe. Safe. Okay. So leave White Wyvern to go. We have something we need to investigate. I need a chime or something with a lower. You better, says. Okay, let's let Wyvern go, and then we're going to analyse the code offline. Okay, Kamakichi claims he's found out what your father was transporting. The White Wyvern is now leaving. Okay, there he goes, struggling to take off in this high G world. Let's just check he doesn't pull a fast one on us. Okay, I'm just going to take off myself and keep an eye on him. Can you post the code somewhere so we can go at cracking it? Yes, we will do exactly that. Okay, it looks like Wyvern jumped out virtually straight away, so I think that's good. Okay, so we have intercepted White Wyvern. Thank you very much to Techeron. Very careful on this play. It's very, very dangerous. Thank you very much to Techeron for his assistance there. We finally got hold of White Wyvern, and he's given us a code which we need to decrypt. You did well. It was touch and go for a while, but it worked. I don't know what that code was, but I don't know what that code was, but it's the best lead we've had so far. Okay, so Cecil is going after White Wyvern. Please don't kill him, but we did give our word. Code. Okay, so let him go. I'm disinclined to acquiesce to your request. We got all. I suspect we've got all we need of White Wyvern. I suspect that's what he originally had. He had this code that he intercepted, and he thought he could broker it for some money. And now we forced it out of him. So that's good. That's good. So well done to Techeron for that. Well done for my support team. Thank you very much for all the good moral advice about not attacking people. So Sassia has been is very glad of that. Moral support as well. She was wavering, I think, for a bit, wondering what to do. But that's really, really good. Glad it was successful. As you can see, I'm well trained when it comes to spec ops operations. It was fun as well. I just hope that future developments of your case won't turn against the Empire. Well, it seems the Empire was involved. But how exactly? remains a mystery. I will ask my friends for help in breaking that code. Right, and the Wombles are proud of you, Sassia. Okay, so fantastic. Thank you very much to Techeron. Thank you very much for the support crew. Thank you even, I suppose, to White Wyvern for finally giving us some information. So that was good. And now it's onto this code to try and figure out what it's all about. So over to you guys, onto the Discord. I will post up the video shortly and you can analyze it and hopefully tell Sassia what it actually means. Same time, same channel next week, fellow commanders, and we'll see what future adventures Sassia has to cope with. But for now, it is the end. Thank you very much to all involved. See you next week. Fly safe, commanders, and right on. If I can find the right button. There we are.